the golden age of dinosaurs. The Mesozoic era, which spanned an incredible 186 million years, is undoubtedly one of the most magnificent chapters in our planet's history. It was the golden age of dinosaurs, when these amazing creatures ruled over all ecosystems. This period is divided into three key stages, each with its own unique characteristics. The Triassic period, 252 to 201 million years ago, marked the dawn of the dinosaur era. After a great extinction event, life on the planet slowly recovered, and it was then that the first, still relatively small, dinosaurs appeared. They coexisted with other reptiles, but gradually grew in power. Next came the Jurassic period, 201 to 145 million years ago, which is associated with grandeur and scale. It was a time of gigantic herbivores, such as the Brachiosaurus, whose length reached dozens of meters, and formidable predators that hunted relentlessly in dense forests. It was during this period that dinosaurs fully established themselves as the dominant species. The Mesozoic era ended with the Cretaceous period, 145-66 million years ago. This was a time of the greatest flourishing and diversity, when the world was inhabited by armored ankylosaurs and the most ferocious predator, the Tyrannosaurus rex. However, it was then, as a result of a global catastrophe, that their era came to an end, leaving behind a mystery and a rich legacy for future generations. Beyond the popular image of colossal beasts, the world of dinosaurs was defined by an astonishing grandeur and diversity. Their forms were a testament to millions of years of evolution, creating a spectrum of life that is difficult to grasp. The sheer range and size alone is breathtaking, from the chicken-sized predator like Compsognathus to continent-shaking sauropods like Argentinosaurus, which could weigh over 70 tons. This incredible variety wasn't limited to size. Dinosaurs adapted to a multitude of ecological niches, developing unique and fascinating features. There were the armored tanks like Ankylosaurus, covered in bony plates for defense, the iconic horned herbivores such as Triceratops, and the elegant feathered dinosaurs like Microraptor, which blurred the lines between reptile and bird. Their body plans were a masterclass in adaptation, featuring everything from bony frills and crests to powerful tails and sharp talons. This immense morphological diversity, spanning from graceful bipedal carnivores to lumbering quadrupedal plant eaters, is the most compelling evidence of their unparalleled success and long-standing dominance during the Mesozoic era. Life in the Mesozoic era was a relentless and brutal struggle for survival. For every magnificent creature, there was the constant harsh reality of being either the hunter or the hunted. Predatory dinosaurs were master strategists, with massive theropods like the Tyrannosaurus rex, using sheer size and power to overwhelm their prey. However, the true terror often came from smaller, more agile carnivores. Evidence suggests that raptors and other dromaeosaurids hunted in coordinated packs, a cunning tactic that allowed them to take down much larger animals. On the other side of this ancient battlefield were the herbivores, whose very existence depended on their ability to resist predation. They evolved a spectacular array of defensive mechanisms. Some, like the Ankylosaurus, developed a literal suit of bony armor, complete with a powerful club on its tail. Others, such as the Triceratops, used immense horns and a sturdy frill to confront attackers head-on. Even the gentle giants like sauropods relied on their colossal size and herd behavior to deter all but the most determined predators. This evolutionary arms race, of sharper claws and smarter tactics versus impenetrable armor and formidable defenses, was the brutal engine that drove the prehistoric world forward, shaping the creatures that walked the earth for millions of years. The world of the dinosaurs was a planet in constant flux, defined by a dynamic and often drastically different environment than our own. During the Mesozoic era, Earth was generally much warmer, and a humid, greenhouse-like climate dominated for long periods, with no polar ice caps. This created vast, lush landscapes. Much of the continents were covered in sprawling tropical forests and immense humid swamps, providing an endless supply of vegetation for the giant sauropods and other herbivores. However, the Mesozoic was not a monolithic jungle planet. It also featured expansive dry deserts and fluctuating sea levels that reshaped coastlines. This geological instability, driven by the supercontinent Pangaea breaking apart, led to a continuous shift in geography. As continents drifted, new oceans formed, and mountain ranges rose, carving out new habitats and changing global weather patterns. These dramatic climate changes and shifts in the landscape played a pivotal role in the evolution of dinosaurs, forcing them to adapt to new food sources and challenges. The incredible diversity of dinosaur species is a direct reflection of their ability to thrive in a wide array of environments, from sun-baked deserts to verdant, swampy lowlands. While we cannot observe dinosaurs directly, fossil evidence provides fascinating clues about their social behavior. It's clear they were not all solitary, mindless beasts. For many herbivores, living in herds was a crucial survival strategy. The discovery of massive bone beds containing hundreds of individuals of species like hadrosaurs strongly suggests these animals traveled and lived in large groups, offering mutual protection against predators. This communal living likely fostered complex communication and herd dynamics, similar to modern elephants or bison. On the other hand, many of the largest carnivores, such as the Tyrannosaurus rex, were likely solitary and highly territorial, only coming together for breeding or to compete over a carcass. One of the most compelling insights into dinosaur social life comes from evidence of parental care. The famous discovery of nesting colonies and fossilized eggs of Maiasaura, meaning good mother lizard, showed that these dinosaurs not only laid eggs in large groups, but also actively cared for their young after hatching, possibly feeding and protecting them for extended periods. This suggests that some dinosaurs had a surprisingly advanced level of social organization and investment in their offspring. This spectrum of social behaviors, from solitary hunters to nurturing parents in complex herds, illustrates that dinosaurs had a rich and varied social world, just as the animals of today. While the great dinosaurs of the Mesozoic era vanished in a cataclysmic event, their legacy is far from extinct. Their story is preserved in the very rock beneath our feet, primarily through fossils. These fossilized bones, teeth, and eggs have allowed paleontologists to piece together a breathtaking tapestry of their anatomy, diet, and behavior. Beyond the skeletal remains, fossilized footprints and trackways offer a unique window into their lives, revealing how they walked, their incredible speed, and even how they moved in social herds. However, the most profound and perhaps surprising part of their legacy is that dinosaurs never truly left us. The scientific consensus is clear. Modern-day birds are dinosaurs. They are the direct descendants of a group of small, feathered theropod dinosaurs that survived the mass extinction event 66 million years ago. From a tiny hummingbird to a majestic eagle, every bird alive today carries the genetic and anatomical blueprint of its prehistoric ancestors. This means that dinosaurs, in a sense, are not a forgotten chapter of history but a living, breathing part of our present world. Their legacy is not just a collection of museum exhibits, but a testament to an evolutionary lineage that adapted, survived, and continues to thrive.